I'm Jeremiah McKill, your favorite sports analyst with
James Jurwitz.
And you're on J&J Sports, you guys, episode 27. Man, I feel so good today. I feel pumped up. How you feeling, James?
I'm feeling fantastic.
Oh man, yeah, I'm feeling great. I just want to say thank you for all the viewers. We just got our recent video just hit over 1,000 views. Let's keep it rolling, you guys. Keep it rolling. We love the comments. We love everything. You want to say anything before we start, James?
I'm enjoying the comments, and the more y'all chat with us, the better. So let us know what y'all want to see, and we'll deliver for sure.
Yeah, let's do it. So the first things first we got up is basketball, you guys. I know y'all heard about Giannis. So they say he recently became eligible for a contract extension for a possible trade. He has 2 years left on his contract. He had a max of $228 million. Extension in 2020. Kind of just started into it. Like, what does the future hold for him, you think? What do you think he's thinking?
That's a good question. I guess just judging by the direction of the Bucks, probably not there long term.
Sure.
I'm thinking.
Okay. So you think he's gonna this next season? He's gonna be a free agent, try to find a different team?
Possibly. It depends on the performance of the Bucks and how that goes.
Yeah.
So, they get another championship, he's going to stay. He's going to stay
Right.
as long as he can, I think.
Honestly, in my opinion, I think he should venture out because I feel like the Bucks are good, but I feel like he needs a full kind of official team that kind of already went, that was close enough to the playoffs and everything like that, so that way he can just add on to them and it can, it's stamped. Like, they can beat the Nuggets. I'm pretty sure, let's say a Lakers team or something if he go on the Lakers, it's done. It's over with. They're definitely winning a ring. Just a team like that, I feel like he deserves it. I mean, if we just look at his stats last year, he averaged 31 points, 11 rebounds, and 5 assists. Every time he plays, he dominates in the paint, James. If, let's just say he becomes a free agent and everything, and he decides, I'm not going to do the last 2 years, I'm going to either be a free agent or try to venture out, which team should grab him or could grab him for the next season before,
Well, that's a good question, because which team wouldn't want to have Giannis on their team?
Right.
And you look at his motivating factor, and it's not money. He doesn't care about if he's the highest paid player in the league. He wants to compete for a championship.
Right. And that's that's the most important thing, especially kind of coming where he came from.
What if he lands in Denver? You think Denver?
Oh, that's not even fair.
It's not happening.
It could happen, but it's just not. That wouldn't even be fair. That's a rematch championship right there. I feel like if he was to go on a team, I feel like I want to say a team that's still developing, but at the same time, if he wants to ring right now, then I would say either the Lakers, Golden State, or one of those type of teams. Even the Suns. If he go on the Suns, man,
That makes me curious though, because the Suns, are they at that talent level to where if they added Giannis, they would immediately be shooing for the playoffs?
Absolutely.
You think Giannis?
I think so. Yes. Because they got Booker. They still got KD, and they just added Beal. That's a fourth. Yeah, that's.
So he might just be the missing spot. That I would love to have him.
And he can definitely contribute on defense. He's a good defensive player.
That's one of the things they need too, especially when it comes to stopping Denver.
Right, and then they added that new center. So all of that, it's no way you could be losing. They definitely beating Denver. They definitely gonna, they still could without him, but I feel like with him, that's a definitely championship because he's playing hard. He's gonna give you at least 30 points a game. That's no question. So, yeah.
Now, I know he had hurt his back in Game 1 against the Heat.
Yeah.
And the Heat took him in 5 games.
Right.
So what I'm kind of wondering is, without that back injury, do you see the Bucks possibly beating the Heat and going to the playoffs?
I think so. It wouldn't have ended as quick as it did. If he was playing, it probably would have went to 6. It could have went to 6. Maybe even if Miami won, it wouldn't have just. Because think about it. If Jimmy Butler doesn't play, they're dominating the Heat.
That's true.
Yeah. So it just kind of it's one of those things where it's like it's not really a fair advantage because you know he's one of the best player on the team. So, I mean, yeah, you took away your star player, you take away most of the team. So, yeah.
And then if they were going to try to return to the playoffs, I mean, it looks like they've got a great roster right now. You know, Giannis, Middleton, Holiday,
Yep,
and then
they just
Brook
re-signed.
Lopez.
Yep, they just re-signed all of those guys. I mean, they could definitely make it to the playoffs. There's no question, but it just all depends on Giannis, like how he feels. Because I mean, he just had to stay healthy too. That's another thing.
Are they helped out? The Bucks helped out by playing in the Eastern Division and not having to worry about going through Denver in order to get to the finals.
I think that's an advantage. But
it seems like the East is weaker than the West when it comes to just like powerhouse teams.
Yeah, they are. And honestly, I feel like even if they went against Denver, I feel like they have a good chance. I mean, Giannis can definitely probably cover Jokic. And I mean, yeah, I think so.
Do you think he'd prefer to stay in the East or the West, or you think the ring is what he's more so?
I think the ring. You know, and he deserves it. Like I said, he's one of the best players, top 5 to me, of all time right now. So if he does move to the West, I mean, I don't blame him. You know, go where the winning team is. You know, where you can for sure capture that ring. You know, I mean, that's what KD. You know, KD kind of has that mindset. Wherever they're winning at, that's why he got that ring with the Warriors. So.
Could you see him doing something similar as LeBron had did with Cleveland? So signing what is kind of technically a 1-year deal each year just to see how they're going to go?
Yeah. Like, honestly, I'll say this. If he does the 1-year deal to see, and if that year does, like, say this upcoming season doesn't work out, then I would leave.
So they could maybe combine those years together or just void the second year. So he'll be there this season,
right.
See how it goes.
And if it's still not working, then go on that winning team.
I think that he's probably got a great chance to repeat with the Bucks, considering like he's already comfortable there. You don't have to make this big change or anything.
Right.
The focus should be on winning games during the season, as many as they can, in order to get that great spot in the playoffs.
Honestly, if they just have a good start and he just stays healthy, watch how he lands, falls, and everything like that, they'll be good. Because they definitely need him around playoff time.
And they had the best record going into the playoffs last year, and you'd think that they would have gone a lot further than they did.
Definitely. I mean, if he was playing, definitely. But it's just situations where he get hurt. But he's not like an Embiid. Like, he plays for real. I feel like Embiid he gets hurt real easily. I feel like Giannis, if he hurts, it's like he's playing for real. He landed, So
he was seriously hurt in the finals against the Suns, but he came back and played lights out the whole rest of the time.
Exactly. That's how you know it's a serious injury when he gets injured. It's not like, just different players, but
he's not just trying to take some time off, take a game off or something.
Right, exactly.
It kills him not to be out there.
Not to play, right, for his team. So I would say, if I was Giannis, man, I'd say give it one more year, and if not, man, I would say venture out, man. Venture out.
He's not even 30 yet, so he's still got a lot of
time. Right, he's still young. He can go to a couple teams, honestly.
So I guess what I'm kind of curious about, just like as a basketball fan, the Pelicans, that's your team, right?
Yep.
So if the Pelicans were to win a championship this season, but let's say they go 5 years without even coming close to the playoffs, do you see that as a good trade-off, you think, or?
Yeah. I don't see nothing wrong with that. Honestly, I feel like if Giannis becomes free agent, we definitely need to grab him for sure. I mean, him with Zion, and we got a pretty good team too. I feel like that would put the pieces together right there.
Because I was wondering about that. Like, what's his opinion? So, like, would he rather have another championship, and then maybe like 5 years of just quiet play, or do you think he'd prefer to? Maybe like compete for those 5 years and possibly get a championship.
Yeah, I think probably compete for the 5 years.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that makes more sense. He just want to play. Like I said, I hope he gets a couple more rings, to be honest. I just like his work ethic. I like the fact that he doesn't slack. He doesn't. He has a lot of energy. He knows how to dominate the paint, James. I mean, dominate. Nobody can really stop him, you know, once he get in that paint. But he's just a hard player to cover. I mean, he shoots pretty good too at the three if he needs to. Yeah.
It seems like there really isn't anything that he does poorly when it comes to basketball. He's got solid game all around.
Definitely not. He's aggressive, and he's not the player that gets mad. You know, he does his job. You know, so kudos to him, man. Like I said, I want to see him get another ring just as bad as I want to see KD, a couple other players. But yeah,
maybe he needs to go down to the Warriors then. That might be one of his better spots.
Oh yeah, they definitely gonna win if he goes there. That's a definite. But honestly, I wouldn't even take him there. We need, because that kind of even not fair. I feel like it should be somewhere where there's two great teams and they battling. And it's like you got the top players on that team. So like, say that he went to the Lakers and the Lakers and the Warriors get that rematch. That's gonna be a good game.
Or if the Heat picks him up, that would make a lot of Bucks fans mad.
Yeah, because the Heat, I see like the teams, football, they kind of just sneak up. They kind of snuck their way into the playoffs. We're gonna get into football soon, but yeah. But kind of just leading to my last question, man. Let's just say he gets the ring, right, and everything like that. He gets another ring. Does he have a place in the Hall of Fame to you, as far as once he retires and everything? And
of course. Yeah, he's been playing at a high level for a long time now.
Yeah.
So, I mean, even before his first championship ring.
Yeah, he's been elite, MVP.
He's been a name.
Yeah.
Like, people have been talking about him, and it only seemed to expand after the ring.
Yeah.
And he's still playing at that level, I guess. And, that back injury in game one, it happened at the worst possible time during the playoffs.
Right, yeah. Honestly, that's definitely, like, I guess we can't really say when these things happen, but I feel like it would have been more beneficial if it was like kind of mid-season. That way he could have recovered and been ready for the playoffs. But
do you think that injury will affect him, or do you think he's going to be over it by this season?
No, he should be good if he's keep putting work in his game and keep staying healthy. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. But you guys, let us know where y'all think Giannis should go. Let us know in the comment section. But we're going to get into our next